And we've been showing you all day today how we have that high risk of flooding, extremely rare over North Georgia. You can see a handful of storm reports here. Earlier I was talking about the North Fork of Peachtree Creek and how it was in major flood stage approaching the record. Well, we also have other small rivers, creeks around the metro that are also starting to do similar things. All the water's running off into the creeks, into the lower lying points of the roadways. It's got to go somewhere, so we're starting to see those river levels going up. Peachtree Creek in Atlanta, so kind of just west of the downtown connector, is in major floods, moderate flood stage right now. It's skyrocketed the last 3 hours. It's now at 18.5 feet above normal. And what I want to point out with the river level at that gauge is at that stage we have moderate flooding along the creek upstream and downstream from Northside Drive. There's a parking lot near the corner of Peachtree Road and Fairhaven Circle. That's going to flood. Woodward Way is going to flood 1 to 5 feet of water and reach the foundation of some homes if they're not raised up. So this starts to impact yards. It starts to impact homes there as well. Backyards and sections of Peachtree Battle Avenue and Hanover West Drive, those could be inundated with 1 to 3 feet of water and reach the foundation of some homes there as well. So we've got 2 creeks where we actually have river gauges. We don't have river gauges on all of them that are showing that they're going into flash flooding. One of them's in major flood stage, one of them's in moderate flood stage, and keeps going up. If you're in this green polygon, which is a good chunk of the metro, you're in a flash flood warning until 3:15 this morning. Here's that other river I showed you earlier. This is up just south of North Druid Hills Road along Buford Highway. This is the North Fork of the Peachtree Creek. It was at, as of 10 o'clock, it was at 18.5 feet nearly, close to the record, which is 18.67. So we're about at 18.25, close to the record. That record was from the September 2009 floods. Here comes the rain coming in. It's going to get worse overnight. Okay, more yellow, more orange is going to show up. That means the rain rates are going to be increasing. That exacerbates the flooding threat, and it's going to mean all those creeks and streams are going to get swollen with more and more water, and it's got to go somewhere. So the water is going to flow downstream from the smaller creeks eventually into bigger rivers. So we're talking about the Chattahoochee River. That eventually will go into flood stage. But right now it's those smaller creeks that I'm concerned about for flash flooding overnight tonight. If your home is in a flood zone, okay, make sure you've turned alerts on onto your phone if that river gets into flood stage. Okay, big picture live radar, a few pockets of heavy rain, different parts of the metro. We'll zoom into the north side. We did have some really heavy rain earlier, over 400. That's pivoted east, so we're getting more of an east flow around the center of Helene. So Cartersville down into Paulding County near Dallas, western side of Atlanta, right about here, that's where that newest river going into moderate flood stage is. And you can see there's more heavy rain pushing over that area. So I'm very concerned about the water levels going up there. Also along 75 on the south side of town, McDonough down into Spalding County, Griffin area, more heavy rain. That's going to lift northwestward. So I know Clayton, you might be in a brief lull. It's going to move back in. Fayette County, it's going to move back in for you here in the next 30 minutes. So Chris, we've got a long way to go. Another maybe 2 to as much as 6 inches of rain coming overnight tonight from Helene. So we're going to see more river flooding issues, creeks and streams I'm worried about through the overnight. We'll be here all around the clock watching those.
And this is our forecast track that shows us the future.